Hi there. Well, Seychelles Triathlon Federation, Simon Briley here with the one and only professional Seychelles triathlete, Nick Baldwin. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Simon. How are you going?
We are out in the sunny, well, it's getting a bit sunnier itself, in Hawaii, Kona at the Ironman World Triathlon Championships. And as I say, Nick is our Seychelles professional triathlete. He has, over this season in itself, the 2018 season, qualified with enough points within the pro field in the top 50 pro men in the world series in itself, in the world rankings in itself. So it's quite an achievement. And a little bit more later on, I'll give you some updates of what that's actually been, he's had to go through to actually achieve that. But welcome back to Kona, Nick. This is your fourth time you were mentioning to me. But the first three times were as an age group athlete in particular.
Yeah, so it's my fourth time racing Kona. The last time I was here racing as an age group was 2012, so 6 years ago. So my three races here were in 2010, 11 and 12. So nice to be back after a lot of years away.
Fantastic. You've learned a lot through the years, I believe.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Every year you learn a lot with Ironman, and I think now I'm up to 30 plus iron distance races. So definitely a lot more experience than I had before when I was last racing here, but racing in a pro category for the first time will be a very different and new experience for me. It's going to be very challenging, obviously, with the best guys here racing, and it's an experience I'm really looking forward to, so just can't wait to give it my best shot.
Fantastic. Now, you've had an amazing season, and I'll kind of inform the followers of what you've done to actually achieve that, but it was a little bit touch and go back in Copenhagen in itself.
Yeah, so the season started pretty well. My first scoring points race was Ironman Malaysia, where I got 5th last November. And following that, so obviously had my breakthrough win at Ironman Philippines, which was great. So that gave me a good boost on the points rankings. But I was still on the fence as to whether I would do another Ironman race for the season, and decided to give it a go on the last day. And just managed to scrape enough points to get over the line in Copenhagen. So yeah, I obviously took my spot as when I found out that I'd made it within the top ranked guys. So yeah, really pleased.
Absolutely. Now, within the pro field, they have to go through the full year of actually racing at their top quality. So it's not just a one-off race, unless you win a continental championship where you do actually validate and you go straight through to qualification, their automatic qualification. However, with the age groupers who are also racing here, there's up to around about 3,000 age groupers, I believe, or a mixture of
I think close to 2,500 approximately. But yeah, it's a big race, obviously, and so all the age groupers have had to qualify as well. And that's the special thing about this race, is you can't just pay your money and turn up. You've got to earn your way. Yeah, it really is, the top guys and girls who are here racing.
Fantastic, great. We're going to catch up with Nick, not too much to take him off his downtime, resting and recovery for Saturday. However, you do tick over. What would you do between now and Saturday, kind of within your training in itself?
So it's Tuesday today, and we've just jumped in for an easy swim, and the next few days are looking pretty light in terms of volume of training, but still tick over with a good amount of frequency. So I'll still be swim, bike, running generally twice a day, but the sessions will be a lot shorter. I won't do anything much longer than about an hour per session now. The intensity comes down a bit, but then we have a few pickups to race intensity and beyond, just to keep the body ticking over and make sure that it doesn't start to shut down in race week, because you want to obviously reach race day and be ready to fire on all cylinders. But it's really important to get enough rest and recovery now. Obviously, when you're out training in these conditions, it's tiring because it's very hot and humid here.
Sure.
So you need to make sure that you're well rested, and that you're not going to be too fatigued going into race day.
Absolutely. You feeling good?
As good as I can be. Yeah, absolutely. You never want to be overly confident here, because you can get struck down at any time. But I've done everything that I could have done in training leading up to this, so that's comforting, obviously. And now it's just about going out there and trying to have fun with the day and enjoy it, because it's been a difficult road to qualify for this race. So I've spent the better part of 4 years trying to get here. So now that I'm finally here, I want to make sure I enjoy it rather than put too much pressure on myself.
Absolutely, no, that's great. And not so much of the SmackDown talk like certain pros may be doing out there on their YouTube clips and stuff.
Maybe if you're gonna be aiming to win it, you can do that. But for me, no, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Nick is a very placid athlete, but a very professional athlete. So it knows great. Fantastic, Nick. Great to have you out here. I'm sure you'd like to thank your sponsors to get you out here. It's not just a holiday. It has to be quite well earned. Just to mention a couple of your sponsors that have really been key to you getting out here and through the season.
Yeah, so all the local sponsors that I have in Seychelles have been long-term sponsors, so they've supported me throughout the entirety of my professional career, and some of them before that even. So ISPC Seychelles, DIY Seychelles, Eden Island Marina, Hunt Deltel and VJ Construction. Those companies based in Seychelles have afforded me the opportunity to go and compete at the various races I've had to do to qualify for this race, and of course to come here as well. So had it not been for their support and their sponsorship, not just this year but over the years, I really wouldn't be able to be here. So a big thank you to everyone at those companies for their support, and of course to the National Sports Council for their consideration and always being very encouraging of what I do, competing and representing Seychelles, and obviously everyone in Seychelles who gives their support to me. It's really grateful to have that. So I'm just very pleased to be here and be representing the country. And we've got the Parade of Nations later on, so I'll be carrying the flag and doing so very proudly.
Absolutely fantastic, Nick. All the best for Saturday.
Thank you.
We may catch you up a couple of touchdowns and just see how you're getting throughout the week. But rest up, train smart, keep safe out on those roads. They are a little bit dangerous around here. And all the best from Seychelles.
Thanks, Simon. Cheers.
All right, cheers, Nick.